Joining us now with more, host of HLN's Primetime Justice, Ashleigh Banfield. It's just, I mean, you read through the story and then when you hear them spoken out loud, again, it wasn't her voice, when you hear them spoken out loud, it almost brings it to a new level. The big development today, though, is the fact that she doesn't want a jury trial. That seems surprising.
Surprising, but probably brilliant, because when you saw that, what was your first instinct? I hate her. We're people, we're human, we're mothers. It would be really hard.
The emotion. So we know that this trial was actually supposed to start 6 months ago, and the defense asked for the delay because of the mountain of evidence, which included these text messages. We only saw some of them there.
They're awful. I mean, they are just bone-chilling. If you think about a 17-year-old girl texting you here, is that these are so ugly and painful. But her lawyer says, Erica, we have free speech in this country. You're trying to suggest that this caused a guy to cause his own suicide? How can you find that causation? And that is going to be a really big issue. But you can't yell fire in a movie theater either, because someone could get hurt.
Well, absolutely. And if you have this record of this not being necessarily, this was not a one-time text that could be misinterpreted. Exactly, to your point. And when you're talking about, and some of those are just some of the ones that you read, which are just heartbreaking. No one will care. They'll get over it.
Those are no. But for you pushing him back into that car with your metaphorical phrasing, he probably would have been scared enough to not do it.
And then she was actually, if I read this correctly, she was texting family members of his after the fact, looking for him?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of... The reason you're seeing her picture is because in this kind of a system, you can also be a publicized trial.
Because she's being charged as, I want to make sure that, what is it, a youthful offender?
Youthful offender is what they officially call it.
As opposed to a juvenile, so that so she can have a tougher sentence.
Exactly.
Well, Ashleigh, I know you'll have much more tonight. Obviously, Primetime Justice tonight on HLN.
And the trial goes for the next, we're thinking about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a really fascinating case. Again, is this free speech, or is this you yelled fire and someone died?
Well, and so important, because it's so much of what we see nowadays, whether it's social media, whether it's text messages, comes down to a question of free speech and how far is too far. So to your point, there is a lot to this trial. We'll be watching. Thank you. Good to see you.
You too.
A former nurse confesses to killing patients. Fine note for us to end on this Monday. Thanks so much for joining us on The Story. I'm Erica Hill. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Forensic Files is next on HLN.